Hi everyone, Peg here, and it's time for July 2016 Mission Inspiration. This is inspired by Mike Deacon. He has a Facebook group. If you want to join, you can go over there and find the Facebook group for Mission Inspiration. So, first thing today is apply a base color with Baby Wipe. Okay, here we go. I have Baby Wipes. And I have an Americana acrylic paint Blue Haven, which has not been opened yet. Okay, scissors, please. There we go. It's the small things, folks. It's the small things. Always get me. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little of that out on the page. I'm working in my Black Delusions journal. And I'm just going to get something stuck there. Get some base coat color down here. And we'll do a little over here too. Not sure just how far I'll go with this, whether it'll be a 1-page or 2-page. But just in case, I'll put some paint down here. I don't want a lot because I want it to dry. A little bit thickish right in there. Good enough. Heat tool. Dry enough. Step number 2. Glue tissue or napkin fragments. Okay, I have this tissue paper with musical notes. And because this is inspired by music this time, that's what I'm going to use. So I have some matte medium. If I can get it open. There we go. And need a brush. Hello, brushes. There we go. And I'm just going to start by randomly applying some tissue paper to my background. And probably not going to do a lot of this. I don't like that edge. This is where it got torn with the box tear thing. And it leaves this jaggedy looking. Not crazy about that. So I'll just take that out of there. And I got a little wrinkle. So I'll smooth that back out. Not too concerned about wrinkles. And we'll get, let's see, let's go across in here. So I hope you join us. This is a real fun challenge. I've been doing it monthly since the beginning of the year. And if you want to see any of those other videos, I'll try to put an iCard up above for you so you can find them. And be sure and follow Mike and all the others that are doing this because there's a lot of fun pages out here. Make sure I get that into the crease and that it's going to fold okay. All right, and let's do one more over here. Okay, good with that. Heat tool. Okay, step number 3, add a thin layer of white gesso or paint. Okay, got some gesso right out here. Might as well use that. I'm going to get a tool. That's just knocking that printed material back on the page by putting that gesso on there. And when they say thin, they mean thin because you still want to see some of that through there, but you don't want it to be the prominent thing on the page. Okay, that's enough gesso. Throw that in the water, put the lid back on, and add texture paste through a stencil is the next thing. Okay. Okay, so I have these, it says texture paste through a stencil, but what I have are these All Night Media stamp art templates. And I want to use these because I want to create kind of a cloudy effect up here with this texture paste. So I'm going to, let's see, where do I want to go with this? I think I've been here. And I got this, this is some Ranger texture paste. It's very much like light molding paste. So I'm going to use that texture paste up in here to create a bank of clouds, I think. We'll see how this works anyway. Yeah, you see the edge of the clouds here. And come down in here. Just do a little bit more. Got a little bit gloppy there, so I'll smooth it out. And probably should have, this is another one of those. This has got a little bit different look to it here. So let's go up here and catch a few clouds up in here. These are very old stencils. I don't even know if they're still out on the market, but you know, I've had them forever. I might as well use them, right? And let's go across here. Okay, I'll clean that up and be right back. Okay, so one of the problems that I find with these clear stencils is you can't find them on your desk. So what I would suggest and what I am doing here is just take a Sharpie or something permanent and put some color down on this thing so that you can find it. I just lost this and becomes very difficult to find it without some kind of marking on there. So that's all I did is I went through and marked these so that I can see them. If they were loaded up with paint, I could probably see them, but they're not. So just a quick tip. Now, the next thing it was saying to do was to add 2 contrasting colors. Well, I want to stick with this blue that I started with, and opposite that on the color wheel, I want the blue, and I also want to add some purple in. So opposite that on the color wheel is orange and yellow. So what I have here is some of this Distress Paint in Wild Honey, which is on the orange-yellow side, and I'm mixing it a little bit with some metallic glaze. This is, what color is this? They call it a brown, but you can see it's real shimmery. So I'm just mixing this in with a glaze. And I think I'm not going to even it out a lot. I just want to get some on here. And then I've got this texture plate, which is actually made for, what is it? Clay. And I'm going to pick up some of that with this texture and see if I can't get some of that down here onto my page. Kind of looks like rocks or, you know, something like that, right? Okay, I'm good with that. Then I'm going to spritz it with some water real quick and wipe it down because I don't want that to set up on there. Okay, I have some broken china, which is kind of a blue. Let's see how this is working. Yeah, that's a nice color. Dry that quickly. Okay, I have a nice blue going on here. I've also got some of this Color Bloom Summer Sky. I'm going to go up towards the top with that. If I can get it to spray. I don't want it to cover all my cloud bank, so I'll dab some of that back. And then I have some Blue Smoke, which is a darker blue. It's a Perfect Pearl Mist. Come around the edges with that. Oh yeah, that's nice and smoky. Liking that. Let's dry that. Okay, and then last but not least is this. That doesn't look very purple, does it? It looks almost copper. Well, we'll see. See what we get. This Glimmer Mist is from Tattered Angels. So, book text fragments. Okay. I've got some music paper, book paper. I'm just going to put a few. Actually, I should put, here's an idea. What if I made them like clouds in the sky? Like in here. And this can be a lowish cloud bank over here. And that one could actually go up in here somewhere. Okay. I think I've got a plan. So let me get some more matte medium here. Like so. And I will cut that off. If it'll stay put. Okay. All right. So we've got our book text fragment. Now we need stamp image patterns. Okay. Okay, so I pulled out a few stamps. This is Stampscapes. And I've got a white Hero Arts ink pad here. Let's see if I can get a little bit of that sky stuff going up in here. So that's one stamp. Then I've got a couple of others I'm thinking about using. Got here are these rocks, and I've got a archival watering can. So I think I might put some rocks down here at the bottom where we started trying to emulate rocks before. Well, actually I've got this one too. This is another Stampscapes. Let me put this on this opposite page and see what I'm thinking about this one. It's rocks, but it's not coming out real well on the. Let's see if we can. See if I can get it to turn out a little bit better on this side. Next is add a focal image or shapes. Okay. So I'm going to go back to, I'm cleaning my brush here. I'm going to go back to my, oh boy. Now I got stuck my matte medium. And I have a couple of images here. I'm going to use these as rocks. Come back in to my corner over here. Put a little of this on the back side here. See how this works. Yeah, I'm liking that. And coat over the top. Try to get that all stuck down. And I've got one more image over here. So let me just get this glued up. Okay. Dry that and be back. Okay, so the last two parts of the mission are to add handwritten song lyric quote and finish with a border of your choice. So the song I've chosen is an old Moody Blues song, When the Tide Rushes In. And what I'm doing for my border is I'm just writing lyrics all around the border. So I'll give you some final shots when I get this all finished. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much the page for today. Be sure and check out the other people who have done these videos. And have a great day. Bye.